Yo, I done 6 shows in a row, so my voice is hurting. Fans wanna hear what you're in person. Boy, oi. She want a man from Brum, but she settled with a boy from Burton. I still see feds on the block.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another Facial Fuzz Friday. It is week 25 now. I'm Minoxidil using it on my face to grow a beard, and as you can see so far, it's working. All the links to my journey videos are in the description, so if you want to see the previous videos I've done, and also in the future videos I've done, and do check those out in the description. I'm also going to pop in the description the name of the song in the intro, because I get a lot of questions about that. It's actually made by my cousin Eyes, who has very graciously allowed me to use that as part of my introduction. It's called What's Real, and it's one of his kind of recent singles that he's brought out. It's on SoundCloud, so I'll put a link down in the description for all of you. Quick update, I've decided completely now to stop taking supplements. I stopped taking them about 4 or 5 days ago, and I honestly feel a lot better in doing so myself. I feel like my mood has calmed down a little bit from doing that. But also there was one study that was shared with me recently, thank you to the person that shared it with me, just about boron, and the fact that there are studies that show, well, there's one study that shows that it can actually also increase estradiol, which is odd because the other studies showed that it significantly decreased it. So that's the thing with studies, sometimes you kind of have to take them with a pinch of salt. Sometimes they do contradict each other. So I am going completely back to basics now with just minoxidil, dermaroller and moisturiser, and I'm going to try and do that through the rest of my journey. Another thing, I'm kind of thinking about doing a dye again. I know I said about 5 weeks ago now I wasn't going to dye again, but at the moment I'm holding off. I'm going to try and stick to what I said before. So guys, let's get into the results. Okay guys, so let's start. We always start on the right side. As you can see, these vellus from before are all pretty much going transitional now down here, and there's some new vellus up around here now. There is some unwanted hair growing around here again, so I'm going to have to deal with that pretty soon. But other than that, this is definitely improving. It's still definitely my weaker side though, as you can see. In the middle, let's start with the stash. Those hairs still growing. They are what I would consider transitional vellus now. And I mean, I've got a bit of moisturiser in, so might be why it looks slightly wet at the moment. But it's getting better. Even some of these areas up here, some of the vellus are now starting to lengthen up a little bit, which is very, very promising. Coupled with these extra, I hope you can see them on camera because they're quite translucent when they're in natural light, which is another reason why I was saying I was considering dyeing under the lip. You can see there is the connection there. It's very, very weak though, but there is new hairs all the time, very, very small ones that I don't know if they'll ever, grow a great deal. I imagine that this is probably going to be pretty much it for the underlip for the most part. I'm hoping it evens up a little bit more because it's far longer on this side than it is over here, which is odd because my right side in general is a lot weaker apart from my chin and the underlip side. Because on the chin here, and you can't see it too well because I brushed it out, but it actually grows longer around here, particularly on this side here. So if I push it back, might be able to show you if I push it back. So it kind of kinks out. It's not great, but I'm still going to let it grow. Left side, got quite excited because I've seen some new vellus coming up around here. Very, very blonde and small, but they're kind of joining up around here, which is very exciting for me because I want that higher kind of beard line, higher cheek line, and these hairs in here definitely are getting a lot longer now, and I'm pretty happy with that because for a while it was looking a bit more like a strip missing, and under the flash it definitely shows a lot better. Underneath, essentially the same as it was before. I think some of the hairs have started to come back now from the shedding because it does feel a lot fuller, and I definitely do need to trim this neck around here. That's the only bit I'm going to be trimming so far on this journey from now on until Christmas. I may trim the stash a little bit away from the lips, but I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely going to need to do a quick line up on the neck because it's getting pretty hairy. So guys, that was my my update and my progress for this week. Okay guys, so quick news flash. The Minox Beard Spot now has its own home online. It's www.theminoxbeardspot.com, so do feel free to check that out and sign up there. You can log in using your Facebook. It's very similar to the Facebook group, but we are going to try and start transitioning a lot of the information over to that particular site because it's somewhere that we can keep it safely because of all the bugs that we've had with Facebook. But thank you very much to Basic Ali Co who set all of that up, and we've got some great moderators as well who are popping a lot of content onto the site. Also not compulsory. We are asking if possible and if you'd like to drop a donation as well. It's really up to you guys, but I dropped a $5 donation to the fund, obviously just to help with the maintenance and upkeep of the site. Okay guys, thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you did like this video, then please do hit that like button. If you want to keep up to date with the journey, then please do hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed so far. There's over 600 of you now, so massive thank you to each and every one of you. I will see you again for the next Facial Fuzz Friday, and I may be able to try and get a Beard Necessities video out this week. If you have an idea of what you want to see in that video, then please do drop a comment in the box below. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the Derma Roller. Now this is pretty long awaited for a lot of you guys. I've been asked by a lot of people now to do a video on this. I've decided I'm finally going to do one.